Hello, everyone. This is Heather Cannon with Uniting Distance Stars. I have some special guests today from Liberia. Before I introduce them, I want to do some quick updates. So I'm going to share my screen to get started, and then we will unshare once I am done. So the first update today is just want to wish everybody in July a happy birthday. We want to thank Florkime, Kelvin, and Ellena, who have already hosted birthday fundraisers this year. I know I have someone coming up in July, and I just hope that you will continue to support us because you're going to learn more in a moment why that matters. Also, on our social media and our blog, we shared stuff about our event decoration team. They recently made their own footwear and a whole bunch of other really nice stuff. We also want to we also wanted to share about a recent field trip that Calvin took his 10th and 11th graders on. They read a novel called The Murder of the Cassava Patch, and they went to a place that's dedicated for that and another place where the author is buried. We also wanted to just say thank you to Junior Toulon, who recently posted in our group page that I will never forget about UDS because they have built me up toward my career. Thanks so much, good family at UDS. And he was sharing his recent electrical work that he's been doing. And also, we just held our gala parade Saturday. Saturday. So that's been 2 days ago now. This year it was our academic, our vocational. We had some alumni show up. Our staff is there. It brings out the community and parents. We have a lot of pictures out there on our social media, so check that out. And now I want to get into the heart of what we're going to talk today. Our quizzing team won a final in one of the tournaments they participated in, and that is who we have here today. So on the left, we have Kelvin Fomba, who is our co-founder and director in Liberia. Next to him, we have Marthalyne Clinton, who needs a certificate for best in grammar. Then we have Junior Peabody. He's a certificate best in historian. And then, of course, their coach, Tony Zowah. He also received best in coach. And we wanted to talk to them today because they've been building a very successful team. I know, as Tony says, you don't always win them all, but you keep trying. And they did win one of their tournaments. There was a couple that they didn't, but they have been consistently being a very competitive team, I believe, in their district and beyond. So what can tell, Tony, can you hear me? Tony, can you hear me? Tony, can you hear me?
Come again.
I want to ask Tony a question.
Yes. Who first?
Tony.
Yeah, Tony is here. You want to ask him the question? Here is Tony.
Tony, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it that you do to help build this successful team? What do you do to help build this successful team?
What do you do to help build your successful team? What are the things that you do?
Yeah. I do a lot of things, but first and foremost, we just have to study. One question relating to Liberia, history, and Africa as a whole, and English grammar and literature. And I encourage the students to study. These are some of the things I can do.
Any besides studying, what are some other things? Because studying takes discipline. So how do you make sure that they study?
What she's saying, she know that you guys study, but what she's trying to do, what are other things that you can really do with your team that can make them focus to study? What are things that you do? Whether you have encouragement, sensitizing them, education, what have you. So
Yeah.
what are the things?
Yeah. So I usually making them to understand that they should take education serious, and taking education serious, it will help them. And besides, the quizzing team also will help them to be a public speaker. So if they focus on a quizzing and that of the spelling bee, they will be able to public speaker. So these are some of the encouragement I give them.
So what are other things that you do again that they can listen to you? Because nowadays the youth, some of them as very, very, hard to understand or stubborn. So what are things that actually you do that they always listening to you or follow you? What are the things, the strategic plans that you can put together to get them, to win them over? This is what we UDS want to know. What are the techniques that you do to win them over?
Yeah, first and foremost, I ask them, I make them to know about the importance of the time, of quizzing, how to do it, how study and time. So I make them to sit to study, because it's not easy to just grab the youth to make them to study. So I make them to give them their time to be focused. So once they are focused, then I help them to be able to study, and always encouraging them about education.
Yeah.
And you do practice sessions too, right? You guys practice, right? You do like practice competitions?
Yeah, we have practice session. We have days of practice session. Yeah.
So Tony, were you a quizzing champion when you were in school?
Yes, it was my area. I used to play the quizzing game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us a little background about you and why you came to UDS.
Yes.
A little brief story about how you came to UDS and why you came to UDS.
Yes. Before coming to UDS, I was in another school teaching, and a friend of mine was in the school too, but he left us, and he said that he had found a school that was UDS. It was Godfrey for Solomon. And Godfrey encouraged me to come UDS. And beside that, when he told me about UDS for the first time, I didn't take it serious. But it was another man by the name of Mr. Bole that encouraged me too. Finally, Mr. Bole was able to pull me over to UDS. And when I came UDS, I decided to establish this quizzing team. And when I came, the first thing I told the director was, I actually came to help the student for quizzing and spelling bee. So since I told him about the quizzing, I came non-stop. I continue to apply more effort in the quizzing. And I will continue to do that once I stay in UDS.
And has this been your 4th year? I've lost track. How many years? How many years have you been with UDS?
How many years I've been with UDS?
Mm-hmm.
This year will be my 4th year now.
4th year. Okay, that's okay. 4th year. I just want to let the audience know, you may not notice, but they're having a heavy rainstorm over there. So that's why they're having a hard time hearing me. But this is Liberia and it's the rainy season. So these are the things that we're doing. So thank you, Tony. Marthalyne.
Marthalyne.
Yes.
All right. How long have you been on this team?
Going to 3 years now.
3 years. Okay, you've been on it for 3 years. Okay. And what do you like about this team?
I love quizzing. It's my major habit. I love quizzing. It's the favorite sport I've ever seen.
All right. All right. So what has this, I mean, what have you gained from being on the quizzing team? Has something changed within you about being part of the quizzing team?
About speaking in public, I'm a shy person. I never used to. But quizzing
Okay.
made me like a speak in public.
Okay. So it developed your public people skills and it helped you overcome being shy. You feel more confident to be in front of people. So are you guys strictly competing with other schools in your district, or do you go outside of your district?
We can go outside if the tournament is outside the district.
Okay, okay. And what does it feel like when you're competing against other schools? Is it scary? Is it exciting? What is it?
Come again?
What does it feel like when you're competing against other schools? Is it scary? Is it exciting? What is it?
How do you feel when you are competing with other schools? You understand? Yeah.
If the game is actually in our favor, it can be exciting. If the game is, it can be sad.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
But before games start, she want to know when like you want to meet another school. They say, oh, today UDS quizzing team going to meet another school. So how will you feel like? You can feel happy to meet other schools, or you can feel scary?
I can be feeling excited because at least I'll meet new friends, go different places, see new people, and see their way of doing things. I can be excited.
Nice. Thank you. Junior,
Yeah.
That's it.
how long have you been on the team?
Yeah.
How long have you been on the team?
1 minute.
How long?
5 years.
Oh, wow, 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you like about being on this team?
Yeah. Actually, like Marthalyne Clinton said, I wasn't able to speak among public. It was a quizzing that made me to know how to speak among public.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And what other skills have you gained from this team?
Huh?
What other skills have you gained by being part of this team?
What other skill have you gained from this team?
Yeah. Yeah. It make me score in my class. Yeah. It make me learn fast.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so you acquired better learning skills.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So when you go out with meet other schools, how do you feel? How does it feel to meet other students in other schools and compete with them?
I feel very excited because
Look in the camera.
I feel very excited because the quizzing is the one that make me know how to speak among public and know how to do things like education. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what grade are you in right now?
What grade?
What grade?
Seventh grade.
And what grade is Marthalyne in?
Marthalyne, what grade? Marthalyne, 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay. So you're going to stay with this team until you graduate?
Come again.
Are you going to stay with the team until you graduate?
Are you going to stay with the team until you graduate from UDS?
Yes, of course, man. Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I'm going to do that.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Good. 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 Wow. No, I'm really excited that we have this program there.
Question to both of them
Okay.
about the. Have you guys ever been certificated? I'm not talking about like your graduation from K2 or 6th grade. I'm not talking about that. But extra like this quizzing, have you been certificated by any other school in any other things besides normal graduation? Have you been certificated?
No, no. I have not been certificated yet. It was UDS. I entered a whole certificate.
So it's from UDS, you are being honored with a certificate.
Yes.
And not ordinary certificate, but the best historian.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What about Marthalyne?
Is it academic?
Yeah.
I was not certificated when I was promoted to a 3rd grade. My first grade to 3rd grade. I was
Okay.
the best student in my class at that
Oh,
time.
nice.
Yeah. So that's one you gain. And also you are also gained from a quizzing, a certification, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it means again, you are developing your, your CV, right? For the future. Okay, let's go. Let me go to Tony. Tony, have you ever been certificated since I'm not saying when you were in your school when you were learning, but since you have started teaching quizzing, have you ever been certificated as the best coach?
Yes, I have been certificated on numerous occasions. Yeah, but UDS certificate made me being proud of me, made me happy.
Yeah, to be the best coach.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Tony,
Yeah.
we talked about this at the last tea time, but let us know what you need to help build a successful team, because I never got my list. So let's talk about what are some things you need to build a successful team, some of the resources you need to build your team.
Yes. In order to build the successful team, we need a material like books. We need reading books, history, English books, and we even need finance. Besides that, the students got to be focused in their study. That is, maybe if the school can help us put the student on scholarship in order for them to continue their learning. Because it's very interesting. Because if other students see them on the school, they will also be encouraging to join the quizzing team. And one of the obstacles for me I face is that I face obstacles friends. I find it difficult at times to get them to study. One of the obstacles I face there, I forgot to tell that one there.
What was that last one that makes it hard to study?
He is saying that one thing we need to do something about the quizzing team to help them like to be on scholarship.
I got that.
So that, yes, because that's the only way that maybe you will be able to get full control over the students from the parents, because when the parents are paying their children tuition, they don't know that their kids are benefiting a lot, but because of they are paying their kids tuition, so sometimes they give him hard time to release them, to get them prepared on time. That's one of
Got
the
it.
difficult.
Okay.
Yeah. And also the materials involve more quizzing bell and other stationaries, because when we got those things, we have to print it out for all the quizzers to be able to get it, so that they can study ahead of time. So sometimes most of the challenges, like when they're going out for quizzing, sometimes the distance, they need transportations, and also they need some food to get strength before going. So
Okay.
these are the challenges.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I know will help, and I don't know if it's going to be shipped or brought over by somebody, but we do have a flash drive with over 3,000 books, ebooks. So that'll be one thing that, because I know we got a computer lab, so people can be able to read those ebooks. So that's one thing that will be coming that I think will help. And they're at various levels from little kid up to college level, but that's okay, because if you're building your team up, it's okay that, if they want to go farther, that's good. All right. So Marthalyne and Junior, what brought you to Uniting Distance Stars Academy?
What brought you, Marthalyne, to UDS?
A sister of mine was attending UDS before I came, so she encouraged me. In meaning I came here because of the quizzing.
Okay.
Junior, what brought you to UDS?
Yeah, actually, it was a spelling bee team. All the spelling bee, they make me to come to UDS. Yes.
Okay. So how big is this team? How many students are on the team?
Tony, how many students on the team?
8 students, 8. Yeah, 8.
We
And is
have
that for
8 students for now.
okay, and it's for both quizzing and spelling bee?
Yeah, quizzing and spelling
Oh,
bee. Yeah, for now.
okay. Okay, good
Because
to
of
know.
we don't have many.
Okay. Are other students at least curious? Are they interested in how this team works? Has anybody shown an interest or?
Yeah, a lot of students show interest, but sometimes their parents and some of them, their distance,
Hmm.
and one of the challenges, as Tony said, if at all they have the opportunity for them to be part of the scholarship, I think that's going to encourage more other students to be able to come in.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So to recap, currently we have 8 students on our quizzing and spelling bee teams.
Yeah.
Some of the things we want to build up is, of course, the materials, and the materials are both like books, like reading books, like learning about history, learning about literature, building up their grammar. The other thing is, they're really seeking a scholarship because this is something the students are interested in doing, but if their parents are paying for their tuition, they might not encourage them to be part of this program or show up to events and stuff like that. This way,
Right.
there's a little bit more control over this opportunity for them because, as you've heard from both Marthalyne and Junior, this has really built up their confidence. They're not shy. They're able to do public speaking. And both Junior and Marthalyne have been on here for a while, and it wasn't like was their first year. And Tony came to UDS, even though he had some hesitation, he was encouraged by more than one person, and he is the one that's built up this team. He's the one that's putting his effort in. Now, is Tony a teacher of a particular grade too?
Yeah, Tony, what are the grades that you teach and which subject?
Yes, I teach 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade in the junior high. And the subjects are English, vocabulary, and literature.
Okay. So he is.
Yes.
And I'm sponsoring the 9th grade class.
And you sponsor the 9th grade class. Okay. All right. So as you can see, Tony is a teacher. He teaches junior high. He sponsors the 9th grade class because there's a teacher that sponsors each class. He teaches English, vocabulary, and literature. So he's doing this above and beyond his regular duties because I would say this is a passion, right, Tony?
Is this a passion that you have?
Yeah, it's a passion. I went to college for that.
Oh, you took college. Okay. Yeah. And where'd you go to college at?
In Monrovia, yeah.
Which school?
La Cose. I don't know what are you.
Oh.
The college is La Cose.
Okay. You can type it to me later.
Red Teachers College.
Red Teachers College.
What was that, Kelvin?
He has C certificate, A certificate in teaching.
At what school?
Liberia Teachers College.
Oh, Liberia's Teachers College. Okay.
Yeah, he has certificate, A certificate in which of the?
In language arts.
In language arts.
Perfect. Okay, that's good. So, yeah, like Tony, I got to meet him in 2022. And I know that this quizzing and spelling team is his passion. And as you can see, his certificate is in language arts. He's teaching stuff that fits into the language world, I guess you could say, English, vocab, and literature. And so I hope that we can find a way to get people interested in supporting this because academic excellence needs quizzing and spelling bees, for people to master language, understand, appreciate reading and literature, studying, expanding their minds. So that is very exciting. Kelvin.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us a rundown of you just had your gala parade and also the closing of the academic school. Can you give the rundown of what's going on here right now?
Yeah. Let me start with the gala day. The gala day, this is one of the activities in the school that can, bring out people, make the students happy. Every end of school year, they love to go out there and, feel happy, have fun. And it is a great thing for the institution also because it's a publicity by itself, because the way UDS organize their parade or drilling is always different from other schools. Things that make it different. We make sure we have a special people, a trained people that they can, we can hire them, that they can come and train our groups. We have so many groups with different performance and training. So we hire professionals to come and train them. So when they are out there, they will be able to perform well as a group, not individual. So they can be able to perform well. And they send trainers, they are the one that also will be using the band, you know, and which even UDS trying to get their own school band. So because we want these guys to train people also in UDS, so in the future we will not be looking for trainers. So we have people that will be able to train these groups and also use the band to go out there to match with it. So these are things that we do that extra because of our group can be so large. So we're always using three different bands. One can be at the front, one can be in the middle, and the other one can be at the far back. And we can also make sure the coin every year, we can honor the coin every year. The coin can be on top of the vehicle with the bodyguards, you know, and very, very interesting, you know. So when people see, you know, these things, they admire a lot, and they just can't wait. They want to come to UDS right away. Some of them want to come become a queen or king. You know, some of them want to. And the other thing that attract people, let me confess this, our uniform is very, very attractive. So whenever in any forms that we put it out there, it attracts people, you know. And we also use the PA system, you know, while drilling, because we have a group called the high school girls. They cannot perform on the band. They perform, you know, with the music. So we can hire a PA system, and then that can also be there. And as for the vocationals, they really, really enjoy themselves with the PA system. You know, they were just extraordinary. They were all over, and they also train people, the kids that yes, we have uh, branches like a police, we have immigrations, we have uh, we have other trades, careers, we have army, you know, we have nurses, you know, so many groups that we have, you know, so this and all of them can dress into these, you know, uniforms as the real securities or careers. So performing this thing on the street bring people attention. Some school do it, but actually I can tell you for free for now, UDS in terms of parade, people are saying it, not me, that UDS is number one in this district for parade. You know, so we have done this, and we have succeeded in that. We thank God. And this is a deep rain. And can you imagine? It was raining heavily from Thursday, Friday, and then everybody was worried. How are we going to be on Saturday? The rain is too much. And just imagine the rain ceased on Saturday, no one drop of rain. The sun came out shining like we are in a dry season. So that was a serious blessing. And just after that, Sunday it started raining, and up to now it is raining. So I mean, people are asking if we have magic to talk to God. And we say no, but God is with us. So it was so interesting. And we are planning to run up. We started the test today. And we really want to end the test uh, Thursday. And Friday we'll be doing some preparation for the graduation on Saturday, which K2, 6th grade, and 9th graders will be graduating. And then from there, the next day, we will be climaxing the next Sunday. After the Saturday this week, the same Sunday, we'll be climaxing, sharing report cards, and give them informations as the Ministry of Education, because the Ministry of Education says that all schools should close before July 12th. So thank God we're trying to fight it to be on course. We don't want to violate. And we also going to meet with the parents to let them know that when the new information sheet will be out, whether there will be any changes or no changes, then we will let them know. So we are planning that to tell them when they will receive it. But we are planning to climax everything on Sunday for the academic, and for the vocational, we have not given break yet since we started. So one, we have gone, the first semester have gone, we have gone 6 months now. So we need to give a break. So maybe we'll be giving a break for a week or two for the vocation. So, and to start the second semester. So, yeah, so we want this break to be done after we close the academic. Maybe the next Monday, we'll also be giving a break to the vocational so that everybody can go and prepare for the other semester. That's the update for now that we have.
And that is good. And one thing I should highlight, July is a month where both the US and Liberia hold their Independence Days. US is on July 4th, and in Liberia, it's July 26th. And so this is kind of share that in the month of July. The other thing is Kelvin and I will be joining our guests and whatever students he brings to our next tea time on January 20th. We didn't want to hold it on the 27th because that would interfere with all the celebrations of the 26th. So we're going to hold it a week earlier. We'll be starting our 3rd year of doing these tea times. I think we're trying to get event decoration to be there since we haven't really spotlighted them, and Calvin will see who can make it. But I just want to say thank you for Kelvin, Tony, Marthalyne, and Junior for being here today. It's so exciting to have a conversation with you about what you're doing with the quizzing team, and Tony, what you're trying to do, build up. I still kind of want to get a little bit more detailed list from you so we can figure out how we can do a fundraiser for this, because I know we're closing out this academic year. The 24-25 academic year will start sometime in September, but let's see if we can get something going before then. And again, we just want to say thank you to everybody that's been following us, supporting us, encouraging us, praying for us. This is a passion of Kelvin and I to ensure that we can help young people in Liberia be successful, give them the skills, the knowledge in order to do so. And we hope that if you're interested in joining our tea time, I'll give you an email in the notes of this video, and we'll give some summary of what was discussed here. And we're grateful that the rain does not disrupt us, that we can do these things. And any last words from you guys? Any last words from you guys?
Any last comment?
Yeah.
Be audible.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to say thank you so much, our mother, for having this fun tea time with our opportunity to talk with you.
Video update.
Video update.
That's okay. You've been in both.
And this week, I'm very happy with the victory, with the cup. I'm happy with the cup. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Marthalyne, Pat Collins.
Thank you.
That's all. Yes, bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
You guys are being shy again.
So let me just say thanks so much, Heather, and thanks to all, and all June successful months for UDS, and successful months for all those who were born in June, and
We're in July now.
we are saying that happy birthday to all Julys, and we really appreciate our staffs, our students, our board members, and we appreciate all those who are even taking their time to watch our videos, our updates. We appreciate them a lot because we know when you watch video or read our newsletters, you must share it with people. You must talk about UDS. So we say we thank you so much and we appreciate everybody. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And we will see you next month.
Thank you. So that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.